So you can lay your feet out nice and wide, arms out to your side. And just concentrating on taking in a lot of nice deep breaths in and out through your nose. Fill your lungs with air. On your next breath, take in a nice deep breath and hold it. Fill your chest up nice and full. Hold it. And release. Go ahead and take your knees, bring them up, and then pull them toward your armpits the best that you can. And you can start to move your hips side to side, get a little rotation and movement into your body. Pull your knees a little more forward and you put your hands on the bottom of your feet and pull them down toward your chest or to the side. Feet up toward the ceiling. You can grab behind your knees if you can't reach your feet.
This might be familiar for some people.
And go ahead and relax one leg and pull the other one straight and roll to the side as you do so, giving yourself a little alternating leg. And switch legs. And keep this pace going for a couple times. Good. Keeping your left knee toward your chest. Take and put your right foot over your right knee, or your left foot over your right knee. There you go. Reach one arm in between your leg, the other arm around, and grab the back of your leg and pull it toward you. Yes, there it is. Take a couple breaths here.
Such colorful ringtones, Joe.
Sorry, it's definitely.
Keeping the legs the way they are, release, and turn your knee down toward the floor. This way, yep, your left knee. There it is, yep, for a nice spine twist. Keeping your backs flat. You can put your arms out or behind your head, whatever feels good, and try to hold this pose for a breath or two. Flat balance to your body. Bring yourself back to center. And let's switch our knees. So we're going to take our right foot, put it over our left knee. And the same thing, reach through, grab, and pull toward your body. One more breath. Keeping the knees, release the leg, and rotate your knee to the floor, just like you did the other side, keeping your back flat. Great, bring your legs back to center. Put both your feet close to your butt on the floor, knees up. We're going to take our arms And we're going to glute bridge up, and we're going to reach with our right arm over to the back of our side like we do in jiu-jitsu. And hold. Arm flat on the floor, very good. Come back to center and switch to the other arm. And hold. One more time. Down and back, up and over. You can inhale as you go up, and when you come down to center, switching to the other side, you can exhale. Inhaling up. And let's complete this one more time. Coming back to center, laying flat. Take both your hands and your legs and point them straight to the ceiling, and you can rotate some movement into your ankles and feet. Let's get those bones popping like bubble wrap. From here, take both of your hands, cup them behind your knees, pulling your knees to your chest, and start to flow forward and backwards, coming into a rolling position where you're getting every bit of your spine. Try to come up as high as you can, almost to seated. There it is. Back down, back up. Get a little movement. Good. Roll up to a seated position and cross your legs. Arms up. Lean to the right, arm to the side, and circle your left arm. Nice big circular rotations. Let's get 5 of those going. Good. You can feel a lot of good movement and popping there, possibly. Good. Go ahead and swap your legs where they are. Lean up. Yep. And lean to the other side and rotate your other arm. Nice big circular rotations. Get a lot of movement. Good. One more time. Inhale, bring both arms straight up to the ceiling and slowly bring yourself forward over your crossed legs, coming toward the mat to your best movement, and sit and hold. Hands on the mat, elbows on the mat, however much flexibility you have. And breathe. One more breath, hold it in, and release. One more breath, and release. Very good. All right, come up to a seated position. So we want our knees up, so you can place your hands directly behind yourself. Knees up. We want to chest forward as much as possible. We're going to bring both of our arms up into like a cactus position. And we're just going to start rotating from side to side, keeping our arms in line with our head. Get some motion in your ribs and your chest. If you feel like your arms are starting to fall, bring them up even again. Yep, this one's going to have a little tension to it. Good, and relax. We're going to now come into a tabletop position. So we're going to come hands down on the mat, line them up with your shoulders, knees in line with your hips. Very good. You're going to take your wrists and to your best ability, spread your fingers wide and try to turn them around backwards. If you can't get all the way backwards, go as wide as you can. If you want a little less tension, you can bring them closer to your knees. And you're just going to start rocking circles, putting a little tension and movement into your wrists. This is a little bit uncomfortable, but it's necessary. You can go forward and backwards, circular motions, whatever feels good here. Good, and go ahead and rotate your wrist to a forward position. A couple more times this direction. Excellent. Go ahead from here and just sit right back on your heels. You can flatten your toes or keep them numb, whatever matters, and just rotate that pain out of your wrist. Get a little movement. Release that tension that you just built. We're going to go back to tabletop. We're going to take our right leg, we're going to extend it out behind us. At the same time, we're going to take our left hand and bring it out in front of us and hold, keeping your backs as straight as possible. And then you're going to exhale and release both down toward the mat. And then back up again, inhale up. And back down. 2 more times. On your last one, bring to center. Go ahead and take your left leg, put it out behind you, right arm, and repeat. Inhaling up and then exhaling as you come down. And 4 times. Wonderful. From here, keep your hands where they are. And go ahead and sit right back on your foot to a turtle position. You can either stack yourself on top of your knees, or you can bring your legs wider to your side to get lower, whatever works. And take a couple breaths here. Take one nice deep breath in through your nose and hold. And release. Coming up to a seated position in your turtle. Take both of your hands, interlace them like this, push them away. Inhale with your arms up. Back's nice and straight. Turn them around and exhale, curving your back down. Turn them around, inhale up. And out, exhale down, curve your back out. One more time. Down. Again. And down. Let's do this one more time. Let's come back to tabletop. If you can lay your feet flat like this, that's great. If not, it's okay to be like this. We're going to do a cat-cow roll. So from here, we're going to lean back a little. We're going to curve our backs up toward the ceiling and rolling forward. And then slowly rotate back to your feet. Again, rolling up. Forward, back to your feet one more time. And come back to tabletop on your last one. Here we're going to make it just a little bit more difficult. Now you definitely want your toes like this, tucked, yep. We're going to bring our knees off the mat, and we're going to do the same thing for 3 times. Only we're not going to let our knees touch the mat if you can. Oh yeah. Do the best you can. If knees have to touch, that is perfectly fine. You will get you there eventually. Wonderful, and your last one. From here, let's create a nice down dog position. So we will take our knees where we are. We will just kind of straighten them slightly. our hands flat on the mat. To concentrate, you want to make sure your spine, your head, and your arms are all in line. This is not a stretch for your legs, it's actually for your back. Think of pushing your back toward the floor and bend your knees to accommodate. And you can now move your legs back and forth to get a little hamstring stretch while you're here. Great. From here, walk your hands slowly back toward your feet, leaving your feet where they are. Take your time. Fingers on the mat. We're going to do some squats to folds. So from this position, you're just going to lower your butt toward the floor, keeping your hands where they are, looking forward, chest up, and then back up to that fold again. Let's do this 2 more times. On your last one, coming to fold, slowly roll and bring yourself up to a standing position. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale, arms up toward the ceiling. Bend at the hips, rotate forward till your hands touch the mat, or your hands on the top of your shins below your knees. Straighten your back, strong tight legs, strong back, straight arms, and then fold and relax. Again, we're going to do this to roll up. Inhaling as you come up. And bend at the hips, keeping your back straight, arms straight, to a nice half fold. And relax. Last time, go up. And hinge. Exhaling down. And fold. Go ahead and now walk back to dog. So take your feet, slowly walk them behind you. And bend your knees. 1 good breath here. We're now going to do a vinyasa. So basically, you're going to bend your knees till they touch the mat. You're going to go forward into a low push-up, coming all the way down to the mat with your elbows and hands to your side. And you're going to lift your chest, leaving your hands where they are. Take a nice deep breath. And back down. Lifting yourself up to a nice plank position and up back to dog. Excellent. Walk your feet slowly toward your hands, 1 foot at a time. Bring yourself to a nice strong half lift so your backs, legs, and arms are straight. And fold. And bring yourself all the way up to a nice standing pose. Go ahead and take your arms and straight up, breathe, interlace them. Take a nice deep breath and tilt to the right. Inhale back to center, tilt to the left, exhaling. And back to center. And to the other side. Wonderful. Back to center. Come to a half lift. Hands on the mat if you can. Taking your right leg, stepping backwards into a nice runner's type pose or a low lunge. We're going to do some half split flows, so we're going to work our hamstrings. So we're going to lean forward, bringing our chest up, sinking our hips down toward the mat, and then coming up, leaning backwards, straightening our front leg. Get a little movement and tension in the back of your leg. There you go. Again, forward. And back. 1 more time and forward. And back. Go ahead from here and drop your knee to the floor. Lift your arms up. Grab your elbows. And you're going to lean forward and curve your body back into a nice deep lunge. Curve it back, curve it back, curve it back. Like me. lot of tension here. Take a nice deep breath. Wonderful. Arms up, inhale. Come down with your hands and palms next to your foot and step back into dog. Let's do the other side. So from our dog, we're going to bring our left foot forward to our hand into a nice low lunge.
You mean the right foot?
Yes, right foot, sorry man. Bring yourself up. Drop your knee if you want a little bit, if it keeps the tension out. And split flow back. Nice straight leg. Straight is not necessary, a bend is good if you feel tension. And back. Forward, lift up your chest. And back. And forward. And back. Wonderful. And go ahead and drop the knee. And inhale up. Grab your elbows. And inhale and pull back. Take a nice deep breath here. Fill your chest. And release. Let's meet in dog. Walk your dog a little. Give your legs some movement. Wonderful. Okay. Bringing your left leg back from here, and bring your right foot forward a little bit. We're going to come up, and we're going to inhale up, and we're going to exhale to the side, and resting your knee on your elbow. And up. And exhale to the side, knee on your elbow. One more time. Inhale up. And back down to your elbow. Good. Knee down. From here, try to bring yourself to a position where you can reach behind you, taking your back leg, lifting your foot up, and try to reach your ankle and pull it toward you and open your chest. If you cannot reach your foot, at least bring your foot up and reach back and behind yourself like I am. Just hold this pose, opening your chest, take a nice deep breath. Wonderful. And from here, we're going to slowly release our foot. We're going to turn our foot underneath ourselves and we're going to sit on our foot. Wonderful. There you go. And we're going to just rotate or rock a little, get some movement. Take an opportunity to move your neck around a little now. Wonderful. Take both hands, place them next to your foot in front of you. Step up to a plank. Let's put our right leg back behind us now. We're going to do the same thing. Bring yourself, your left leg forward to a little runner's pose. We're going to inhale up, turning slightly, and we're going to rotate down, bringing our elbows to our knee. Inhale up, and exhale down, turning and laying down. One more time. And from here, we're going to drop our right knee to the mat. And we're going to put our hand on the mat, our left hand, and we're going to try to our right hand, and try to reach up and around behind and grab our other ankle. Again, if you cannot reach, that's okay. We'll get you there. Cramps, yes, cramps are a wonderful part of this. And release. We're going to turn our ankle underneath our butts, and we're going to sit back down again for one more half squat. Move yourselves around a little. Try to get some movement in your wrist, and your neck, and your head. Next tight. Oh, your back, yeah. Wonderful.
I'm sorry, I should have vibrated it.
Shame.
There's a big button on the side.
I forgot the music is really low in this class, ma'am.
Wonderful. Place both hands by your foot. Bring your foot behind you. Let's come to dog.
He's so used to the loud music and kickboxing.
Walk your feet towards your hands. Bring yourself to a nice relaxing folded position, exhaling all the air out of yourself. And then slowly inhale, bring yourself to a standing position. Okay. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of chair pose. So leaving your hands by your waist, your feet somewhat fairly close together. You're going to squat down, touch your hands toward the mat, and then you're just going to hold that position and lift your arms up. From here, we're going to swing our arms down behind us into iron chair, leaning forward, coming up on your toes a little bit.
This one's tough.
Yep. And good, back good. Chair. And exhale back to iron chair. Inhale to chair. Last one, I promise. And exhale to iron chair. From here, just fold to plank. Walk your feet back behind you. Drop your knees. Come all the way down, keeping your wrists and your elbows tight to your side. Inhale, lift for cobra. Exhale down. Lift to plank at your knees. And let's meet in dog. One breath. For this next one, you're going to take your right foot, leaving everything else where it is, lift it up behind you, and curving toward your left, bring it forward toward your nose, and then back up again, up and over, and back toward your nose. One more time, up and over, and back toward your nose, placing your foot between your hands into a nice low lunge. Coming up into a low lunge for a nice warrior's pose, arms out in front of you. Good. And hold. Good, and relax, standing up with your legs straight. Take some of the tension out. From here, we're going to go down into a low warrior pose again. This is going to be fun. So we're here. We're going to come forward to a skydiver and then back down to warrior. Do the best you can. It's okay to bend your leg. Try to concentrate on getting balance and then back down again. One more time. Forward and backwards. And back to runner's pose. Good. From here, let's drop both of our hands down by our foot. Let's lift our left leg back up in the air, standing our right leg a little straight. We'll do what we call a nice standing split. Take and hold a breath here. Keep your legs straight.
Both legs straight?
No, you don't have to bend your middle, yeah, just your back leg. And exhale, coming down with your foot and stepping back into the dog. And we're going to do the other side.
It's not me today.
We got some cramps. Wonderful. So we're going to take our left leg now, lift it up behind us, curve it around, come forward toward our chins, and back up and around, and toward your chin, One more time, up and back. Very good, everybody's looking great. Bringing your left foot up in between your hands into that low runner's pose. Come up into a warrior. And hold and breathe. Wonderful, come to a nice straight leg. Give yourself a little release and tension. We're gonna go ahead and do that nice split flow of skydiver to the low warrior. And go ahead and begin. Lift up, arms up, leg behind you, and back down. Yes. You're doing great.
Oh, sure.
For 3 times total.
That's your stay there. That's why Scott. That would be me.
And on your last one, drop your foot, place your hands down, step back into plank, drop your knees, come down to a nice cobra and lift, inhaling up, exhaling down, lifting up to plank, and meeting in dog. Wonderful. Give yourselves a little bit of a knee bend here. And gently, ever so slightly, float and hop your legs up toward your hands to a nice little squat. You can go ahead and put your elbows between your knees. Give yourselves a little tension and rock. Wonderful. Place your hands on them. Bringing your legs up and to standing. Yes, Rachel. Yes. To a nice half lift straight back. From here, we're going to just raise our arms up to a chair pose, and we're back here for the 3 iron. So back to iron chair, and forward to regular chair. Back to iron chair, and forward to regular chair. One more time. And on your last one, just place your hands down, step back to plank, and let's meet in dog. All right, next flow. Right leg up and over. Bring your knee to your left elbow. And back again. It requires you to lean in a little. Bring your knee to your left elbow.
Boys. How the hell do I get it to my
Yes,
left?
ma'am. One more
I
time.
gotta go through my left leg.
Placing your foot on your last one in between your hands. Let's bring ourselves up to a nice high lunge, arms up, twist to the right, arms out. So you're twisting your body to the right, arms out. Yep. Drop your knee ever so slightly, twist forward. And then grab, yes. It's gonna be a tough one, so let's explain it.
Oh, okay.
So we're here.
Was
Yeah.
meeting right hand to left knee, and then back down.
I'll catch you, Professor, if you catch me.
As we twist up, we bring our left knee up and hold. And then back down into your low plank. And up and hold. Yes. We're 3 times.
Just a quick hold and then let go.
Okay.
Because even I want to fall over.
We'll do 2 seconds.
Good. And then let's end in our nice low crescent hold. In here. And we're gonna now take and we're gonna crunch right here. And place our elbow on our knee and our arms up. Get a nice pull on your rib cage.
That's not the pull I'm feeling.
One more breath. In and hold. Place both hands on the mat. Lay yourselves to the floor with your left arm out.
Plank.
Yes, ma'am. Nice. Lay yourselves straight to the floor. Left arm out. Support your right hand. Take your right leg and lift up and over and try to bring it around behind you. Oh, yes. And hold. For 3, 2, and 1. Come back to your bodies, nice flat. Bring yourself to a nice plank on your knees and go to dog, and we'll do the other side. Left leg up and over. And bring it toward your nose, your elbow, I'm sorry, your right elbow. And back up and over.
I'm gonna need a mop after this.
You will, look at you, wonderful. One more time. Placing your left foot in between your hands. Coming up to that pose. And we're gonna do the same thing. We're
Twist
gonna
to
do
the
our
left.
split flow. So we're gonna go up, lifting your right knee up, twisting and grabbing, coming back down. Yes, there it is. One more time. On your way down, hold your crescent pose or your lunge. Taking your elbow, resting it on your knee, and turning your arm up, leaning toward you. There you go. And hold and breathe. Take a nice deep breath. Who said yoga was easy? Once. Once. Placing both hands on the mat, lay yourself nice and flat, right arm out to your side, taking your left leg, leaving your right hand where it is, lean up and over and twist your body. Get a nice good stretch here. For 3, 2, and 1. Roll back to yourself, nice and flat. Bring yourself up to plank and meet in dog. Last chair pose flow. Walk your hands or your feet toward yourself to a nice half fold and lift your arms up to iron chair and forward to regular chair to iron chair. One more time. Wonderful. From here, half fold. Bring yourself, your hands to the mat, walk your feet back to a plank. Lay on your belly, hands behind yourself. Lift your legs toward your butt and grab your ankles if you can, the best you can, and lift and pull.
Grab ankle.
If you can't reach, that's okay. Hold a breath and release down. And up again, inhale. And down. One more time, try to get yourself as high as you can. Hold. And release. Bring yourself to plank. Walk back to dog. We're going to do a little heat building here. We're going to hop and bring our hands to our feet to our hands. Hop up forward to a prayer squat. Do a little 180 jump turn. Go out to plank. Walk our feet toward our hands. And hop turn. Walk our feet out and our hands. There we go. One more time. So we're ending up where we were. Wonderful. End in plank. Down to a nice cobra, nice and slow. Inhale up and breathe.
So I need a towel next time.
That's It's okay. I'll get you a towel. Bring ourselves back up and to dog. Wonderful. Take a moment here. I'll get Marlon a towel.
Oh, yeah? Oh, thank you.
Doing great here.
Getting the rest special.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. All right. Let's go ahead and bring our feet forward to our hands. Half fold, half lift, nice back, nice straight legs, and fold again. From here, we're going to just go ahead and slowly squat down into a nice seated position. Put your hands behind your back. There you go. We're going to roll back onto our backs, legs up. Just legs up. We're doing something fun. Both hands in front of you into a yoga pistol. And now we're going to alternate and scissor our legs, crunching up. So it'll look like this. Here to here. To here. To here. Nice flow here. Crunching your abs, yep. Keep going. Wonderful. You got it, Joe?
Yes, sir.
We're gonna make it?
I believe so, sir.
That's what I like to hear.
Not sure how to tap out in yoga yet.
You will not tap out. Just think of your 24-hour black belt test. Wonderful. From here, go ahead and drop your feet down behind your butt, placing your hands down beside your side. We're going to do a nice little glute bridge, so lift your butt up, hold, one nice deep breath in, and release, let yourself go down. One more time up, and down. All right, from here, you're going to want to take your feet up and try to lift them up and over to your head, and we call this what we call plow position. If you need to rock yourself into it, that's fine. You can use your hands to support the back of your hips. Just get yourself into a nice plow where you're feeling tension on your shoulders but not your neck. And breathe. From here, you're going to roll forward up to a seated position. So from here, you're just going to come up. You can use your hands to help you. Bringing your knees forward, touch the mat. Hands on your hips. Hips forward. Back down. Sit. Roll to plank. Roll forward. Feet down. Knees on the mat. Hip forward. One more time. Wonderful. From here, place your hands on the mat in front of you. We're going to do just a little bit of bam bam and then we'll start our stretching.
We'll start our stretching? This is the warm-up?
Yep. You're okay. You're okay.
The last 3 minutes is bad.
Yeah. We're going to take our left foot and we're going to bring it to the side like this. And then we're going to go to the other side. And to here. And to here. And to here. And if you get comfortable in this move, bring yourself a little speed to it. Give yourself a little movement. Or go as slow as you want at your own pace. Build a little heat here.
Come on, Joe, we do this.
Now I get it.
Come on, you got this. Wonderful. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, nice breath. Let's go to dog. almost good here. Trust me, I promise. I'm not going to torture you much more. Take a little breath here. Walk your dog. Make your legs bending back and forward. Everybody feeling okay?
Yes, sir.
It mentions no weed.
Let's take our left knee, bring it forward to our right elbow, and then over to our left elbow, and then place it down in front of you. Let your right leg shoot down behind you. You're going to create a lot of tension in your hip, and you're just going to walk forward onto your elbows and lean forward the best you can. Get a nice deep stretch here. Nice breaths in and out through your nose. This is the time to relax and stretch out everything you just worked. No rush here, everybody enjoy the moment. Mm-hmm.
Thank you, sir.
Good, slowly bring yourself up, your hands. Lifting your foot up and out of yourself to a nice plank. And let's bring our right knee up to your left arm, right arm, set it down, turn it, and lean forward over that. Get the same stretch, enjoy a few moments. Relax your breathing, enjoy. Take one more nice deep breath in. And exhale. Bringing yourself up to your hands. Take your leg out from underneath yourself to a plank. And then let's go ahead and move to dog. One last little movement and then we'll be going into the cool down. Take your right leg, bring it up to a high lunge in front of your hands. Arms out to reverse warrior pose. There you go. Reach behind, touch the back of your leg, and curve. There you go. And hold for one breath. And release, coming down to your left elbow across your right knee. Bend and twist and put your right arm up toward the ceiling and hold. Very good. One more breath in and hold. And release, coming back to warrior's pose. Straighten your legs up, twist to your left, and take your arms out in front of you and touch the mat, bending forward at the hips. Try to keep your backs nice and straight. If you can reach the mat, that's great. If not, just leave your toes. There you go. And hold and breathe. Let your gravity keep your head down. Don't try to force it up. Relax into this. This is the resting. Nice 3 good deep breaths here. Slowly bring yourself up. Arms back out to warrior pose, twist. Hands down toward the mat. Let's swap our legs for the other side. Coming up to warrior's pose to a nice reverse. Right arm on your back leg and stretch and twist. There we go, beautiful. Nice guys and gals. One nice deep breath in and hold.
Cats and kittens.
Yeah. And release, bringing your elbow toward your knee, your right elbow toward your left knee, and twist up toward the ceiling and hold for 1, 2, and 3. And relax, bring your hands to your feet, to the mat. Step back into plank. Good. And go ahead and bring your right knee up forward to the mat. Sit back down like you did before. And rotate your butt off to the side till it hits the mat. And bring yourself toward your center and get low. Getting a nice deep stretch on the back side of your butt, your glute. And hold this pose for a few seconds. One more nice deep breath here and hold. And release. Let's bring ourselves up a little bit so we can swap our knees for the other knee. Drag your right knee back, left knee forward. Rotate off onto your butt. Twist the opposite side and get low, building tension into your butt cheek and your leg. Get a nice good pull there. And relax. One more nice deep breath and hold. And release. Let's swing both of our legs out in front of us, legs wide. And let's slowly lean forward into our legs. If you could bring your elbows down to the mat, that's great. If not, reach and slowly go forward until you build just enough tension and hold. Should be a lot of tension on your hamstrings. Take 3 or 4 really good, nice deep breaths. One more nice deep breath in and hold. And release. Let's bring our feet together. We're going to roll slowly back till we lay down. We're going to pull our knees into our chest and hug them. Just give yourself a nice little roll or movement, breathing slowly. Let's do a little spine twist to the right. Let's go ahead and put both of our feet under the floor. And we're going to do a little hip escape with our butts to the left. And we're going to drop both of our knees off. There you go. And keep your backs nice as flat as possible, even though you can't completely. Arm out behind you, arm out in front of you. Yes, and hold. nice deep breath in and hold. And release. Let's bring our knees back to center. Little hip escape to the left. There we go. Same thing. One more nice deep breath in and hold. And release. Let's bring our knees to center. Legs out flat, nice and wide. Leave your arms out wide. And this is your time. Completely relax. Close your eyes. Nice breaths in and out. Feel all the tension that you've built in your body come to a relaxation time. Nice breaths in and out. Keep breathing and relax. Enjoy. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose, filling your chest as full as you can get it. And then take one more deep, get it in, hold, and exhale it out. Again, one more nice deep breath in, filling your chest as high as you can get it. Fill it up, and release. Slowly start to feel a little bit of movement in your ankles and wrists. Just move them around a little, get a little bit of life back into your body. We don't want you sleeping. You can bring your knees up if you want, move them side to side, whatever feels good. And when you're ready, you can go ahead and slowly sit up to a nice seated position. How's everybody feel?
Awesome.
Good? That was a good one, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
That was it. Thank you so much for coming out. I hope you got a really good workout. Thank you, Kim.
Yeah,
You did
you
great.
were good.
You did great.
Good.
That was a hard one,
I
It was.
Yeah, I left my pain angel here on
You
the
want me
mat.
to come back, that's why I didn't.
Good job, everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Hard
That's
one.
what you want. We
Yeah,
want
I'm
you
like,